oh. She says she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross, a little Anita, but definitely set this party on.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jermarious Official back in here with a whole nother YouTube video. And before we even get into the subject of this interesting, different video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, turn on the post notifications every time your boy posts another video. Like y'all already know the drill. And my J-Dolls and Queens, what's up? I'm back in the building. I know y'all missed me. So, we just I ain't gonna do too much. Because I ain't got too many announcements. So, we just gonna slide right on to this video. And basically, I'm gonna be hitting y'all with, I'm gonna be hitting y'all with this time that we did a hit and run. And we got the police called on us, and yes, we actually ran. Like, we was out of there. Like, we wasn't going for that. Like, we was out of there. So, this story occurred when I was 16, and yeah, I was 16 during the time, and it was me. Okay, now I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Now, we were supposed to be at school. We skipped school this day, and we skipped school this day. So, boom, I was at home, and it was two of my, I was originally skipping with two of my friends. Do I want to say their name? Or do I want to give nicknames? Let's see. I'm gonna just stick with best friend. That's gonna be her name. And I'm gonna stick with friend because that was her name. So it was me, best friend. Now remember best friend throughout the story. So it was me, best friend. Me and best friend stayed in the same neighborhood. Let me turn this fan up. Y'all don't mind this in the background. I got my fan on because it's hot in my room. So me, best friend stayed in the same neighborhood. So no. Me and best friend had moved from the same neighborhood. So friend had came and picked me up or whatever from my house. And we went and got best friend. So once we pulled up to go get best friend or whatever. Now, friend dad used to drive us around, like take us here and there. Like he a cool ass dude. So well, I ain't gonna say dude. He a cool ass, individual. So he dropped us off at the mall. Like this man was so fucking cool, bro. Like he knew we was skipping school and everything. Like, shout out to friend's dad. And like, friend, if you see this video, you know who I'm talking about. Best friend, you see this video, you know who I'm talking about. So we get to the mall, right? So we chilling, walking around, eating and all that. So boom, bada bang, an hour and a half go by. So by this time, let me see. Something had happened. I can't remember, but my mama had texted me, and she had asked where was I at, or why wasn't I in school? Because see, I think the school, the school had called my mama and told her I didn't go to school or I was late or something like that. So my mama she had called me, so she calling me or whatever, and so I'm like my heart did dropped in my stomach because I'm like, whoa, why the fuck are you calling me? Why are you calling me? And I'm in school, quote unquote. So I'm showing best friend and friend. Oh yeah. I knew it was somebody I was missing. Friend had her best friend during the time. So we're gonna call her Anonymous. We're gonna call her Anonymous because that was friend's best friend. So we also had Anonymous with us. So, we in the mall. Now at the mall I'm calling, like I'm panicking. So friend, she calling her dad. Like, she trying to get her dad on the phone. Like, she like, Dad, where you at? She leaving him voicemails. Like, he not even answering the phone. So Like at this point, y'all, we fucked at this point, cause like, you know, like we don't know how we finna get home, like on to school. No, it wasn't that. School was getting ready to end by this time. School was getting ready to let out because it was almost the end of the day. So it was like, dang, like what we gonna do? Like, you know, and then Anonymous, she went to Lee. So, and I went, you know, me, friend, and best friend, we went to Huntsville High. So Anonymous had a friend, I gotta give him a name. Let's see, what name we gonna give him? We gonna give him. I'm trying to see. Hold on. What name? What name am I gonna give him? We gonna call him. Oh yeah, and I know my shirt a little wrinkled, but you know, fuck it or whatever. What we gonna call the friend? We just gonna call him D. D-E-E. D. So, Anonymous had a friend named D that worked in Aeropasta. Now this is when Aeropasta was in the mall. So she ran in there to talk to D or whatever. And she was like, look, you know, we are stranded, you know. Can you like help us get home or whatever? So he was like, yeah, I'm finna get ready to get off. I got y'all. I'll take y'all home. Everybody good, you know, just calm down. So we like, whew, okay, like that's a big relief. So by that time we left the mall, we all jumped in D car or whatever. School was over. So we riding around or whatever. But he taking the long roads, the long ways to get us home. Alright, so boom. We pull up to my neighborhood. And this is where stuff gets real at y'all. So we pulls up to my neighborhood. Now in the middle of my okay, I'm gonna turn this fan back down because you know. In the middle of my neighborhood, we got a church. It's called St. James. It's St. James is right here. So we got this little statue like across the street from the church. It's like the statue, it's like a little statue. And basically on the statue, it got like the name of my neighborhood and like it's like, I guess, a story behind the neighborhood. I'm guessing that's what it was because I ain't never really just stopped by and read it. So it was D, friend, and Anonymous. All them three. No, it was me, D, friend, Anonymous, and best friend. We all in the car. So D, like, he punching it going down University. Like, he, you know, he's swerving and he like, you know, so like we all just hee ha ha laughing it off, you know. So like I said, we pull up to St. James, the church that's in the middle of my neighborhood. So me and best friend got dropped off first because my sister, she still stayed in the same neighborhood as best friend. So I was just gonna go to my sister's house and play it off as if I got off the bus at my sister's house. So, this is where I gotta stop cussing so much. This is where stuff gets real at. So, so D let Anonymous get in the driver's seat. And so friend was like, oh Lord, pray for me because this girl can't drive. This girl can't drive. So Anonymous, she hollering about some, shut up, I got it. So me and best friend, we started walking. At this point, we walking. Now we passed. Now you remember? Now it's a statue. Like I just said, it's a statue that's right in the middle of the street, across the street from the church. So it's like when you come up the neighborhood, instead of you, and it's a stop sign. Now instead of you going straight forward after the stop sign, like you either have to go right or you have to go left and turn like going that way. Or like if you want to go straight ahead, like you gotta go up, you gotta make a right. Like you gotta make a right, then go around like that and go all the way up. So me and best friend, we walked on the sidewalk that's over on this way. Y'all, I kid y'all not. Anonymous, she tried to do a burnout. And show out in front of everybody, right? So she pulls out the parking lot of the church. So she bent the corner real hard. So like she turning, and now to remind you, the windows are rolled down so we can hear the conversation in the car. So I hear anonymous. I hear friend in the background. She like, no. I'm getting tongue tied. Let me slow down. Jay, slow down. I hear friend in the back seat yelling, anonymous, we finna wreck. So she steady skirt. And then she said, boom. So she ran dead into this. So we all still standing there. So it's me, best friend. We standing right there on the sidewalk. So she said, skirt. Then she tried to straighten up and keep straight, but she lost control of the car. So she ran into this lady truck or whatever, and it was like, boom, like it was super loud. And there was a point where when she hit the car, everybody that stayed on that street came outside. So the lady, she was sitting on the porch, she said, God damn, black folks can't never ask shit. Man, you talking about somebody on the ground in tears laughing. It's not funny that she wrecked the car, she wrecked D car, or she wrecked the other lady's car. But it's the way the lady said it. Like, y'all just had to be there to actually hear it. So when she did that, and you know, it was people out there that knew my mama and that knew best friend mama. So when she hit it, me and best friend out. Man, we start hot, man. We looked at them and we dipped out, like literally. So it's a little alley right here, like that leads to the back of the house. Oh, me and best friend, we tearing that alley up, getting into the house. So we running back to best friend's house or whatever. Boom, bada bang. We run through best friend back door or whatever. Luckily, her mama went there. So, you know, we catching our breath and stuff, because, you know, we just got done running. I mean, we was running, y'all. If y'all would have seen the way how fast we was running like hell. So we in the house catching our breath or whatever, you know, getting our nerves and stuff together. We scared in the muff. We was real scared, y'all. And for one, we didn't have no business riding around. For two, we was in a car with a whole stranger danger. Didn't know him from a can of paint. For three, it was folks out there that knew me and best friend mama. And four, they knew us. So we didn't get a hit and run, and we don't even supposed to be out there. I mean, school was over by that time, but I mean, we just wasn't supposed to be in that situation. So it's just like, you know. So I'm scared. So I'm texting friend. I'm texting friend. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay or whatever? And you know, friend kind of felt some type of way because I left her. Me and best friend left her, but what she had to realize was we was young, bro. We was already skipping school. It was a lot going on. So when Anonymous hit that car, when she wrecked that car right in front of us, and everybody saying, you know, me and best friend was out there, and they knew our parents, it was just like, yeah, like we didn't wreck it. We went in the car. We was on the sidewalk, so they ain't got nothing to do with us. So we looking at a best friend front door, peeking out the door, trying to see what's going on down there. Man, we see police. I'm like, man. So we really scared because we like, dang, like I really hope, you know, we don't, you know, our names don't get put in it. You know, they try to press charges on us. So me, I dipped out to the house. I ran there. Instead of going this way, instead of going right and bumping into them, I went left and went around. Because when you get to the end of Best Friend Street, you make that right and you go all the way around. So I did that, and I got back to my sister's house, and later on I went home. And like a week or two, I want to say no, a few days later, me, D, and best friend became good friends. And that's for another story time. So that basically completes how we did a hit and run. She didn't press a little update about it. She didn't press charges or anything. Like, she kind of let it go, cause like her insurance was like real good, so she got her truck fixed or whatever. D car got totaled, so he had to get a whole new car. D went about like 5, 6, 7 months without a car. So big lesson is, don't let people drive your car. A lesson to another lesson is don't skip school, because it's never that deep. Like, we could have been in that car and like it could have been a way worse. It could have been a real bad, worse wreck than what it really was, and all of us could have got killed, you know, or anything. So, kid, anybody that see this that's still in school, don't skip school. Go to school, because you may never know. And also don't play around with cars, because, you know, it's nothing cool or fun about, you know, swerving and burning out, all that stuff. Like, it could really cost your life or someone else's. So don't do that. Don't be too quick to do that, because we had to learn it the hard way. And since then, like, I have not been so fun of, you know, trying to race nobody or none of that, this and that third. So be sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications every time your boy posts another video. Be sure to follow all my social medias down below in the comments, not the comments, but the description down below. And if you treat yourself like royalty, these folks got to respect y'all. They got to. And I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out. Peace.